Good evening, basketball fans. Thanks for joining us on the Ramblers Sports Network, and welcome to the Greenhouse. Tonight's non-conference matchup features Dun St. Croix frontrunner Elk Mound and your Regis Lady Ramblers. The Ramblers fell to Fall Creek on Friday, 58-45, which ended their eight-game win streak. Despite the loss, Regis is currently in third place in the Western Clover Belt behind McDonell and Fall Creek. They have a 7-3 conference record and sit at 14-3 overall. Coach Jost and the Lady Ramblers face another tough opponent this evening in the Mounders. The Mounders have played flawless basketball this season and sit atop the Dun St. Croix with a 9-0 record, while 18-0 overall. They have been very successful over the past two seasons, losing only 2 of their last 45 contests. Veteran coach Jordan Kongshaug and the Lady Mounders look to keep things rolling versus the Lady Ramblers here tonight. I'm Sawyer Stirs, and joining me tonight is Peyton Stewart. Peyton, take us away for some stats.
Yeah, thanks, Sawyer. It's always a pleasure to be here. I always look forward to commentating, and we'll just lead you off with the leaders and points for each team. Ellie Schweizchick has 14.9 for the Mounders, with Allie Robel with 10, and then Allie Roeder with 8 points per game. So very solid for the Mounders there. And then your Regis Lean scores, they've stayed the same all season, maybe a little flip-flop here and there, but it's still Ashley Chilson with 14, Carly Boyce with 14, and then Ava Hyman with 13. So not much has changed there for the Ramblers, excuse me.
All right. So thanks for that info, Peyton. We're going to toss it off to Joe Roach here, who's going to lead us in prayer and introduce the national anthem for us. We'll be back in just a few moments.
Good evening, basketball fans, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the home of the Ramblers and the Bill Allman Court for this interconference game between the Elk Mound Lady Mounders of the Dun St. Croix Conference and from the Western Clover Belt Conference, your Eau Claire Regis Lady Ramblers. We ask those who are able to stand and remove your hats. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Lord, as we prepare for this game against Elk Mound, we ask your blessing on both teams and the fans who are here to cheer them on. We enjoy the competition when both teams have an intense desire to win. Watch over and protect all who have traveled to tonight's game and help everyone here to a safe trip home. We pray in the name of Jesus our Lord, amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. And now to honor America and those defending our freedom, here is our national anthem, performed by the Regis Band, directed by Matt Talley.
All right, so we're going to get started with the starting lineups for Elk Mound. So starting for Elk Mound, starting 5 is number 2, Allie Robel. Number 5, Ellie Shizik. Number 13, Allie Roeder. Number 15, Lydia Levra. And number 21, Carly Moore.
Yeah, and then your starters for the Eau Claire Regis Ramblers hasn't changed much, as Teddy Joas likes to keep the same lineup going, with Emma Klink, Ava Hyman, Carly Boris, Annabelle Schroeder, and Ashley Chilson, with the 4 seniors leading the charge, but junior Carly Boris definitely making a name for herself. here this season.
So just some kind of tidbits we have from Joe's sheet here, Mr. Joe Roach. This is going to be the first matchup between these two head coaches, head-to-head. The Lady Ramblers are averaging 66.5 points per game while giving up an average of just under 40. Well, Elk Mound is scoring nearly 58.5 points per game while allowing just over 31 points per game on the defensive side.
So, very impressive season for both teams.
Yeah, for sure.
They both had one of their best seasons in recent years, as Teddy Joseph's best season of his young coaching career, and he'll probably look for many more seasons like this.
Elk Mound made it all the way to the Division III, I believe it was the regional final, where they were beaten by West Salem, who ended up making an appearance at state but losing in the first round. So Elk Mound hoping to make another deep run in D3, while the Ramblers hope to make a run of their own in Division IV this spring, this winter.
I mean, it's certainly looking like they will, as they're off to an undefeated start, and they're probably looking to keep that rolling here and don't stop and don't let off that gas here late in the season.
Well, we'll see what these Lady Ramblers can do to stop that. So here's the tip. And it's going to go to Elk Mound right away. Referees tonight are Tyler Schroyer, Cade Martin, and Brent Christensen. Never forget Our Lady in Stripes, Lori Zakaitis. And that's a 3 for Ellie Shizik.
Yeah, that was a great shot there. This Elk Mound team is very good at that deep ball there. And the Ramblers defense is definitely going to have to step it up on the perimeter here.
Chilson has it at the top, drives baseline, off the mark, but gets her own rebound. And Elk Mound comes away with it, up to Lydia Levra. And she puts it up and misses the layup there.
Hard off the glass there, but Allie Robel got that for the Mounders there to start that fast break right there just a few moments ago.
So poor passing there by the Lady Ramblers, out of bounds, and it's going to go to Elk Mound. They've got the man-to-man press on.
Teddy Jost really likes to bring out that full court press early on, as we've seen in some of these more recent games, but it's been working so far, so I guess let's keep on doing it. That was Lever off to Shisick. Hyman guarding Levra here as she throws out to Shizik. Little floater there, and she gets it to go.
She's got all 5 for the Mounders tonight. Hyman's got it. Lady Ramblers are clearing out. Here's Chilson.
Ramblers trying to find a good shot here. His first few possessions didn't amount to anything, but we'll see if all this movement they're getting can make something happen as we get Borst off to Hyman here.
Hyman lost her dribble. She's got Borst. Borst tries to take it in off the side of the backboard, rebounded by Elk Mound. Allie Roeder for 3.
The Mounders are getting hot right now as they can't really miss a shot here from 3. It's looking like both are perfect shots from the same exact spot, too.
Hyman lost the handle on it, but Chilson grabs it, and back to Hyman.
That was Robel trying to get the steal there. Mounders playing some good defense. Good defense there by Robel on Chilson as Chilson looked to shoot that shot there. Can't get it off. Hyman driving inside, throws it up. Ooh, a little hard off the backboard there. Just couldn't find anything.
Timeout called by Elk Mound. The Ramblers seem awfully tentative this evening. They might see the record of the Mounders undefeated this year, and just seems like they're not as settled in as they usually are to start the game. So this is a good opportunity for them to kind of get their head back on straight and try and make something happen here.
Yeah. The Clover Belt's looking real tough this year with McDonald, Fall Creek, and you'll have Elk Mound and not in the Clover Belt West, but still in the region, and all these teams in the Eau Claire area are looking really good, and it's been cool to see some of these teams battle it out here. So.
Yeah, for sure. Ramblers did battle tough with Fall Creek on Friday, but like the first time around, and I think it was back in December, the Ramblers just couldn't come out in the second half and kind of played a little bit slower, and Fall Creek put the dagger in them. But trying to rebound from that here versus Elk Mound tonight. As Levra finds a crease. That one's off by number 21, Carly Moore. But the Mounders come away with it.
Robel didn't put enough on it, but just at the front of the rim, and that'll be out of bounds. So Mounders will get the ball, and Schroeder will exit the game for Kara Olsen to come in.
That one's into Robel.
Levra here. Good screen there by Robel.
Mounders in no rush here. Good find by Levra.
Chilson can't get the rebound there as Olsen gets another block there on Robel. I think that, yeah. And Robel, and again blocked by Olsen again. Oh my gosh.
Moore put it up, gets tipped out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Mounders.
Yeah. Robel and Olsen kind of just battling it out down there. And yes, no one's kind of getting the upper hand here as that's Levra. That was a great shot around Chilson there. That'll be Levra's first points of the night, the senior. As the Mounders have a double-digit lead here, and with the Ramblers on offense.
Borst gets a foul there. Foul's going to be on number 5, Ellie Shizik. So Borst is going to go to the line for 2. And she gets the first to roll in. Izzy Reichert enters for Ava Hyman.
And she gets the second one to go. When I did the Thorpe game last week, she probably put up 8 free throws. It was amazing. I mean, she made a lot of them. She was at the line, and she was just very consistent. It was pretty impressive. So good to see that here again if you're a Rambler fan. Ball trickles out to Reichert there. A lot of people in the middle trying to fight for it.
Screen by Reichert. Chilson over to Borst. Olsen takes it up top. Into Chilson, who puts it up and gets it to go. She's got a chance at
an old-fashioned there.
Old-fashioned three-point play. So in checks number 41, Haley Meyer for number 21, Carly Moore.
Ashley Chilson at the line, shooting 1.
And she doesn't get that free throw to go. Here comes Ellie Shizik.
Emma Klink was guarding theirs. Now we got Reichert and Levra. Now switch off.
Nice rebound by Kara Olsen. There goes Chilson.
Robel trying to create a steal there. She's trying to wreak havoc all game on the defensive side. So here she is now, and good pass there by Chilson to Borst. Couldn't get a good shot up there off the backboard.
Roeder, nice take, and she's got a chance at her own.
Old-fashioned.
3-point play. So a little shift change for the Ramblers. In comes Cassing, Hyman, and Schroeder. Out comes Klink, Borst, and Chilson. Roeder hits for the old-fashioned 3-point play. And the Ramblers got some work to do here as we approach the halfway mark in the first half. 13-4 Mounders.
Carolson over to Hyman, working alongside that perimeter. She thought about shooting the 3 there. Maybe that was just a pump fake to get Roeder the bounce. Reichert shoots, and she gets it to go.
Nice shot there by Izzy Reichert. Inches the Ramblers a little bit closer. They're going to get a foul on the ground. Foul is going to be on Annabelle Schroeder. And substitution for the Mounders, number 23, Isabella Kongshaug enters.
Lots of movement here by the Mounders as that's Kownshog. She gets it, and she gets the 3.
So gets subbed in and makes an impact right away. As Hyman brings it up.
This Mounders team looking like they can't miss a shot early on in the game.
Good idea by Olsen, but just a little bit behind Reichert. Ball goes out of bounds. Number 2, Allie Robel's going to sub in for Allie Roeder. Chilson, Emma Klink back in for the Ramblers.
Boris also is in that substitution in there too.
Poked away by Chilson, but out of bounds. Levra has it. Kongshaug in the corner for 3. She's got a quick 6 on the evening.
Yeah, 2 for 2 from beyond the arc as now we got Boris on Kownshog.
And stolen away.
Reichert just trying to force into that tight window that she had and not quick enough on the pass there to get anything through. Lots of dribbling around here by the Mounders.
Nice shot by number 41, Haley Meyer. So the Mounders showing that they've got quite a few scorers as they find Borst just a little too strong. Back come the Mounders.
Right through the hands there of Meyer. There's Counshog again. Ooh, a little strong there on the shot. Ball trickles out right back into the shooter's hands there.
Jump ball, it's going to go to Regis. Got some more substitutions here. Ava Hyman comes back in for Reichert. Number 25, Chloe Dummer is going to come in for Haley Meyer. As well as number 13, Allie Roeder, who's going to enter for Lydia Levra.
Yeah, I think I've said this in previous games, but Ashley Chilson, Carly Bush, and Ava Hyman are 2, 3, and 4 for the Clover Belt West for scoring. But, I mean, with the Mounders holding them like this, it's tough to get his shots off, and that's probably hurting there as Teddy Jolis really relies on those three to make a huge impact.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're really struggling to get anything going offensively here. Speaks to Elk Mound's tough defense. As another layup, looked like there was a piece of the ball that got hit by the Mounders. That one's going to be out of bounds to the Ramblers. Kara Olson comes in for Carly Borst. A lot of movement in players in and out, trying to keep everyone fresh tonight. Elk Mound showing their depth as they've had, I believe, a total of 9 players so far in the game. Ava Hyman makes something happen there.
Hopefully the Ramblers can finally get something going here. They've been quiet all game. As we're a little bit past the halfway mark in the first half. Olsen trying to get a steal there, and a little hard off the iron by a Dummer there.
Olsen over to Klink, who just short on that three-pointer. And here comes Robel. Finds Counshog, but just a little too long on that one. They're going to get a foul on Chilson. So Robel's going to go to the line for 2 shots.
Number 33, Ashley Chilson, that's her first personal, 3rd Rambler team foul. Allie Robel at the line, shooting 2.
So subs for the Mounders are number 15, Lydia Levra, number 21, Carly Moore.
As we'll see if the second one can go. And it does. That'll be Rowell's first points of the night there. Olsen had about 2 chances there. Didn't want to take both as defense closed in real quick on that. These Regis shooters almost look a little scared to shoot.
They look timid. Like I said, kind of robotic. There's Klink. Long on that one. Out of bounds off Hyman. The Mounders have it.
Yeah, but I mean, like we were saying, they've had a lot of good opportunities to get shots off, but they just look scared almost to shoot the ball. And you can't really be scared in this situation. You're down by 13 right now. You just got to really take any open shot you have, and they're kind of hesitant on those.
So Ellie Shizik entered for the Mounders. And she's got it. Over to Levra. Over to Roeder.
That was over to Levra again. Levra driving there. Gets a pass inside to Robel. Little spin move action on Olsen, and she gets it to go.
Nice move there by Robel. Ramblers are going to have to make something happen here as we tick down in the first half as Chilson takes in. Nice take. That's what we need. Got to take it in strong.
Yeah. Give it to your best player, and let them do the work.
So Roeder tries to take it baseline, and she dribbles out of bounds to the Ramblers. In for the Ramblers is Reichert and Borst.
Coach Joas really likes the substitution he's got going here and likes to keep all the players fresh with subs every few minutes.
Good timeout call there by Coach Joas. Ramblers got in a little bit of trouble. So he's going to draw up a little play here, try and get him across half court.
We invite you to take advantage of Scott Alexander's concessions area in the cafeteria.
Other notes to share, this evening. It is Catholic Schools Week here in the Diocese of La Crosse, so all kinds of stuff. I'm sure some fun stuff that, you students are taking part in, Peyton, and other events that we have going on this week in terms of sporting events. We have the Regis boys hosting Thorpe tomorrow at 7:15. They travel to Fall Creek on Friday at 7:15 p.m. Ram Hockey travels to Baldwin Woodville tomorrow at 7. They're home versus Amory on Thursday at 7 p.m. as well. So inbounded to the Lady Ramblers.
I haven't been to a hockey game yet this year, so maybe I'll go to that one. I mean, I think they're decent maybe, but I think Amory is really good, so that'll be a good matchup for them.
Yeah, I do believe Amory's at the top of their conference.
I think they still play at Hobbs.
In Altoona. The Hobbs in
they
Altoona.
do play.
Yep.
Yeah. So I need to go down there and maybe check out a game or two. Chilson off the bottom of the backboard there, going up for a layup. You got the Mounders going on attack. Usual sight to see is Robel gets it from 3. A little to the right there.
So the Ramblers take over. 4.5 left, 24-11. Klink's going to check back in for the Ramblers.
Ramblers inbounding the ball here. Down by 13 with 4.5 minutes to go. Very, very low scoring. Isn't really typical of either of these teams. As Reichert gets it. Ooh, cannot get the bank shot there. That was a good look, though. And
Shizik has it up top. Takes it in, puts it up. Nice layup there. Schroeder brings it across.
I believe that was Levra there on the layup on the other end there.
Goes Shizik.
Oh, it's Shizik?
Took it in. Took it in from the top of the key.
Couldn't see the number there. 2 and 5s look alike anyway. I guess I saw the 5.
Shizik up to Roeder. Gets stopped in the short corner, but gets it out of there. Roeder long on the 3, but rebounded by Moore. Tipped out of bounds. It's going to stay with Elk Mound. Chilson and Cassing are checking in for the Ramblers as number 23, Isabella Kongshaug, and Chloe Doomer in for Elk Mound. So there's Shizik from 3, rolls out, and Chilson gets the rebound.
Looks like Kongshaug's got a little mask on there for the Mounders. Wonder if she had a little nose problem early in the year.
Yeah, it looks that way. I haven't seen one like that before, though. It's
No.
kind of different. Usually it's like tight to the face. This one's got kind of a gap. Surprised it doesn't fog up, but
Yeah. It's a little outward, so maybe let's the airflow go through. But yeah, when you're watching the NBA, you really don't see those. It's more like gripped onto your face, really. Here's Reichert working inside. Great move
takes
there
it
and
up
gets
strong.
the layup.
Very nice move. Nice strong move there, and
She's the lead scorer now for the Ramblers. Very impressive for her. Now we got Robel. Reichert poked it loose there and falls right into Klink's hands.
And right back to the Mounders and laid in by Allie Robel. So Chilson takes it all the way across half court into the corner, stolen away by Shizik.
Kaunschlag over in that same spot. Can't get down, but she does get her own rebound, though. So the Mounders just looking to pass around. And surprised that wasn't really a foul there. I thought got a little bit of the wrist on Mayer there.
Going to have a jump ball down underneath Elk Mound's basket. It's going to stay with the Mounders as Olsen checks in and Moore checks in. Olsen for the Ramblers and Moore for the Mounders. So a minute left to play. Hyman comes in as well for the Ramblers.
All right, Kaunschlag inbounding to Shizik there. She's been quiet lately. Maybe she'll a little short there, but yeah, she's been quiet of late. Really got out to a hot start, scoring the first few points there for the Mounders.
Great idea by Levra, but just a little too high for her teammate there and throws it out of bounds. So Regis is going to get it here, and Hyman's going to bring it up. Takes it all the way. Finds Reichert. Nice shot there. Little short corner, Jay.
Yeah, there you go. We're approaching the 30-second mark here. No, just 30 seconds left to go in this half. Elk Mound will probably just look to dribble the clock. Dribble down the clock here. Better way to rephrase that.
Think Shizik's probably going to get that last shot. Throws it up off the backboard just a little too much. We're going to get the buzzer for the first half. We're going to go into halftime. The Lady Mounders leading 28-15. Kind of a tough start, kind of what we expected here for this game. You know, with a team like Elk Mound coming into town and playing the way they've been playing, undefeated record. It's going to be a tough go for the Ramblers tonight, but you know, it's not out of reach. 28-15 as we head to the second half. Do you have any other comments, Peyton, before we kick it over to?
Not really, just very dominant performance here early on, but not much I can say, and we'll just get back to them for the stats.
All right.
In the first half.
We'll see you in a few minutes.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Regis Catholic Schools.
My name is Marianne Callahan, and I have 2 children at Regis Middle School. I believe in our Catholic schools because they provide a beautiful faith-based education for my children.
My name is Father Derek Sikowski. What makes Regis Catholic Schools unique is the combination of both strong Catholic faith and a lot of individuals, the the pastors, the teachers, the administrators, the parents.
I'm Griffin Johnson. I am a junior at Regis Catholic Schools. Well, it's just a great environment here. Here at Regis is just kind of like we're just a big family.
I'm Erica Gillespie. I teach at St. Mary's Elementary in Altoona, Wisconsin. Well, I think as soon as you walk into any of our buildings, you feel a sense of family. And when you choose to send your kids here, you become part of that bigger family.
My name is Sam Rubenzer. I think the Regis family is certainly something that goes back generations, so that's something that's really wonderful. And you can see that there's a lot of camaraderie and there's, again, a shared sense of identity here at Regis.
I love the education my kids receive. I love that they get to practice their faith daily here, and that it's in an environment that is just warm and inviting, and they're safe and so comfortable here.
Our kids love being at Regis because they have a sense of camaraderie with other kids that also have a Catholic faith and a Catholic moral upbringing.
The thing I love most about my school is the small class sizes that we have, because that really offers us a chance to have more one-on-one time with our teachers if we need more help with subjects.
The standards are higher, and there are great expectations for our kids to achieve, and the teachers do their best to help them do that.
Our teachers really hold us accountable for all of our academics. They always make sure we're on track, and they always make sure we're working to the best of our ability.
And the teachers really care about your child, and they will support them not only academically but spiritually, and they really go out of their way to make a connection with your child.
We are able to engage at every level of the human person every single day, in every classroom, in every subject, and that's something that you can't put a price tag on.
Well, God is at the heart of all that we do, in everything. And I think what is so great about our schools is that we strive to find ways to serve the community each year in different ways. So even our littlest learners know how important it is to share God's love with their classmates, their families, and the community.
Regis Catholic Schools is accessible to absolutely everyone with financial aid and tuition assistance. There is never any reason that somebody should not be able to go to Regis Catholic Schools.
Regis as a family does really come together and support the people that want their kids to have a Catholic education very well. They come together and provide all kinds of different types of assistance, and so you simply just need to ask for help and be available to receive that assistance.
It is so well worth it for us to sacrifice financially for our kids to come here, because honestly we don't feel like it is a sacrifice. We feel like it is an investment in their future.
But I try to give people the advice of don't look at it just from a financial perspective. Obviously there's a lot of different options financially, and so that's really important. Really try to look at the type of education you want your kids to have.
And our teachers are very dedicated to providing the best quality education for our students, and we're there to nurture them academically but also spiritually and help them establish a foundation that's really based on morals and setting them up for success in the future.
I've witnessed the difference that Regis Catholic Schools make because of how content my kids are. They are just happy to be at school here because they're in a family environment where teachers are invested, parents are invested, and everybody wants what's best for them.
Visit our website to schedule a tour. Learning today, leading tomorrow. Regis Catholic Schools.
All right, welcome back for the second half. Before we get started here, we're going to toss it over to Peyton. He's going to give us our RSN stats.
Yeah, so our leaders for the Mounders as of right now are Shizik. She's got 7. Robel has 5. Roder has 5. And then Konchig has 6 with those 2 electric threes she had when she first came out of the game. Whereas the Ramblers, you can't say too much for them. I mean, you have Reichert, she's got 7. Then Chilson with 4. Hyman with 2, and then Boris with 2. That should add up. Might have missed one there, but not a lot of scoring in general for the Ramblers. Or both teams, really. 28-15, probably one of the lowest scoring games we've had at the greenhouse here this year. So
we'll see what halftime adjustments Coach Joas made. I'm sure the Mounders will just keep on chugging along with the game plan they have, because it's definitely worked so far. But we'll see as we come out here, and Regis is going to start with it.
Yeah, they got a 13-point lead here entering the second half, so let's see what the Ramblers can do. They got the possession first. That's definitely one thing in their favor. We've got an interesting choice here by Teddy Joas to start Reichert over Borst to start the second half, and haven't seen that too much as it's just been the starters playing out here, but Chilson a little strong, might have been a little block, and she puts it right back up for 2.
That's why you always follow your shot. Stick with it. So here come the Mounders. Into Robel, who hits for 2. Hyman brings it up. Shizik sneaks up behind her and steals it away. Levra, nice pass into Moore, who just can't finish, rebounded by Chilson. And they're going to get a foul. It's going to be a foul on number 21, Carly Moore.
Carly Moore, her first team foul.
Oh, scoring for both sides here, both with a layup. Now we'll get Hyman over to Schroeder. That corner's been hot all day today, as a lot of the threes from the Mounders have came from that spot. As we get Chilson here, little fadeaway, but can't find the basket on that one. Up to Levra. Some good footwork there. She was dribbling in between a couple of Regis defenders. This is Robel. Oh. Can't find the layup there. Yeah, good look, though.
So here's Hyman. To Chilson. To Klink.
Reichert again from that same corner, but just a little strong there.
Muscled away by Klink and out top to Reichert.
Robel's been playing some good defense on Chilson, just keeping her in front of her. And Chilson, not much of a three-point shooter. As here now we got a 2-on-1 there, a little double team. As there's Hyman way outside, and she gets it to go.
They definitely needed that one. Maybe that'll get them going on the right path here as the Mounders bring it back the other way. Into Moore. Good ball movement by the Mounders all night tonight.
Yeah, not a lot of turnovers, that's just it. Shizik puts it up and yeah, great shot there by Shizik. Hyman looking to take it coast to coast here, but is stopped. Good defense there by a few of the Mounders. All right, Schroeder Pass to Chilson. Oh, to Riker. Riker will shoot again. And that'll be a hard shot there. Hits the back iron.
Good pass into Moore, but she just mishandled it. So kick back out. Roeder back to Moore. And she had a chance there, but just missed the layup, so she's going to go to the line for 2. Foul's going to be on Chilson. She's got 2 on the night.
Not a lot of fouls in the first half either, just I think 3 from each team, so keeping it clean out there, and not a lot of timeouts either, so.
Borst comes in for the Ramblers, as well as Kara Olson. That one's a little strong from Moore, tipped by Chilson, rebounded by Borst, back to Chilson. Up to Reichert.
Yeah, Riker working on got a Roeder there. Boyce with the rebound, and I think she'll get called. There'll be a foul on Boyce. Or Boyce will go to the line.
Foul on number 15, Lydia Levera, her first personal, second team foul.
Foul was on Levera. Borst hits the first. And the second rolls out, rebounded by the Mounders. Shizik brings it up.
The Ramblers just trying to get something going here. They've had chances so far. They got it down to 10, I think was the lowest they've gotten it so far. But they're still grinding away and trying to make something happen.
We're going to get a travel called on Allie Robel. Number 41 is going to check in Haley Meyer for the Mounders, and number 10, Ava Hyman, is going to come in for the Ramblers. Olsen up to Reichert.
Reichert just trying to find anyone, and she finds Hyman. Hyman gets it to go. Her second 3 of the night. Puts this thing back down to single digits for the Ramblers.
Good defense by the Ramblers. Timeout called by Elk Mound. Coach Kong Schaug is maybe a little frustrated with what he's seen out of his offense, so calls him in to regroup. Another note here on other events going on at Regis Athletic Events. We have the wrestling team will be in Neilsville for their conference wrestling meet Friday starting at 5 p.m. If I was reading the schedule correctly, it'll also be on Saturday in Neilsville. All right, so we're going to toss it over to Zane for an ad.
Give your child a strong start with a Regis Catholic Schools education.
A student at Regis is never a number. We are a community.
The chance to have a really small environment was super important for all of our kids. Kids love it here, and as parents, we do too.
I know every single person here, and it's great.
The faith aspect of it and the morals and the lessons learned, you just can't get that anywhere else.
Enrollment for the coming school year is now open. Learn more at regiscatholicschools.com.
All right, so out of the timeout, Elk Mound ball. Into Levera. Shizik.
Got Levera dribbling on Reichert. Good screen there by Meyer.
Got to keep a close eye on Kongshaug.
And
there
gets
she
a
is.
shot off.
Rolls out. There goes Hyman. Ramblers could really use a bucket here. Good pass into Borst. Ooh, just off the mark, but she gets her own rebound, and it's up and in. Has a chance at a
old-fashioned there.
Three-point play. Here we go. So the Ramblers are within 7.
So got more checking into the game for Mayer.
And Borst gets that one to go, so it's a 6-point game. Ramblers have clawed their way back into this one.
It all started with that Ava Hyman three-pointer. Put them into single digits, and they've been kind of rolling as
Shizik from deep downtown. Nails it.
Oh, my gosh. That was a long-range missile right there as she gets it to go, too. I did not think that one was going to find the basket, as now we get Kara Olsen. Can't
Rebounded
return the
by
favor.
Borst, and they're going to get a foul called on number 21, Carly Moore.
That should be her second, I think. The Mounders put their lead back up to 9 with that. It's just like a deep three there. I think Regis could claw their way back. Just needs a few successful possessions here.
Got to make them all count in this second half with approaching the 10-minute mark remaining.
There's a pass over to Klink. That was a dart into Borst right there. That was a pretty good catch, too. Now we get Ashley Chilson going over to the scorer's table as Reichert puts one up, but a little strong there on the shot.
Rebounded by Shizik. Double dribble there. Just a little bit of hesitation, and one of the referees was right there to see that. Schroeder and Chilson enter for the Ramblers. There's Schroeder wide open at half court. Got it across over to Chilson.
Over to Olsen as Robel on the ground there. Schroeder, not much of a shooter scoring any points, but definitely makes her name count in the assist category. She leads this Rambler team there, and she gets a basket.
Good take there. So the Ramblers hanging around. Need a couple stops here and a couple baskets to get even closer. So we'll see what they do. They're going to get a foul on Olsen.
That'll be her second, I think there. We're down to almost halfway into the second half. Pass into Shizik there. Schroeder guarding over to Levra. Levra had Robel moving across the middle, but didn't want to take that chance.
They're going to get another foul on Olsen.
She did not look too happy about that one, though.
So Reichert's going to come in.
Izzy Reichert into the
She's going to replace
lineup
Olson.
for number 23, Kara Olson.
Regis only down by 7 here with 9 minutes to go. Certainly manageable to come back from, I think it was a 15-point deficit at one point.
Good little two-man game there. Shizik into Roble. Easy layup.
That'll not help the cause there for the Ramblers. As any points against them, but Hyman over to Reichert. Reichert will get it. So Reichert, the leading scorer here for the Ramblers. She's only got 9.
And they're going to get a foul, shooting foul on Reichert, I believe is who they're going to get.
Rambler foul on number 11, Carly Borst. That's her first personal, 4th team foul.
It was on Borst. I thought he had.
Roder at the line, shooting 2.
That'll be her first foul, and she's also had a quiet game along with these other star players for the Ramblers as well, with Ashley Chilson only at 6 right now, and Hyman at 8.
So Roder goes 2 for 2 there from the line. Hyman's in trouble. Timeout, Elk Mound. It's going to be a 30-second timeout by the Mounders. I tell you, this gym has come alive a little bit here in the last few minutes.
Yeah, as the Rambler fans are certainly showing their support, but can't say so for the student section. They've been awfully quiet. I mean, for both sides as well. They look like they're in a little bit of a country out. You can see a little hats and flannels over there. But other than that, I mean, not much cheering from both sides.
Do you guys still have like themed days and all that type of stuff for Catholic Schools Week, like dress-up days and whatnot?
Yeah, our theme today was country club versus country.
Okay.
So maybe partly why the theme tonight is country.
So the Mounders have it out of the timeout. Drew one up to Moore. Got a little too far under the basket. Hyman's got it. Gets away. There's Reichert. Into Chilson.
Hyman wide open for a long time there. No one just saw her. As Boris kind of trips, and they'll get her for a travel.
Unfortunately, Boris just lost her footing there, and it's going to go to the Mounders.
Yeah, with the shoes, you can kind of tell that the light pink's the color for both boys and girls here. As it kind of looks like Schroeder and Boris have the same shoe style going on. They'll get Reichert for a foul there.
So a little bit too aggressive.
That's their first personal, 5th team foul.
Robel over to Moore, down to Roder. A little passion on the outside here by Elk Mound. I'm going to pass to Levra.
Going to hold for their shot. As Rodell takes it in, lays it in. Poked away by Shizik. Saved, and the Ramblers come away with it. Timeout, Coach Joas. 30-second timeout.
Teddy Joas just looking to try and get back get his team back in the game, as they were close to 6 points there, and they've fallen down to 11 now.
Still plenty of time left, but going to have to make something happen likely on this possession here to keep things in their favor.
Yeah. A chain here from the Elk Mound side of the court.
So the Ramblers are going to inbound here with 6:52 left in the second half.
Reichert into Hyman.
Putting on the double screens, but good help defense by the Mounders. Didn't let the Ramblers get anything there. Chilson tries to take it. Finds a little crease, brings it in, and they're going to get a foul. She's going to go to the line for 2. Foul is going to be on number 2, Allie Robel.
This will be her first free throw attempts.
Gets the first to go.
And here's the second. She'll get that one as well. The scoring's amped up here for Regis in the second half, and they'll be looking to get it going late in the second half. Come back from this deficit.
Good find inside, but again, just a little bit too low on the pass, so it's kicked out. Shizik has it. Tries to drive. Swung around over to Levra. Rotor out to Moore. Levra's got it again. Took it into the trees and just a little bit too tall, and she couldn't get it out of there. Into Borst, who draws a foul of her own. She's going to go to the line for 2.
Mounders foul on number 21, Carly Moore. That's her third personal, 6th team foul. Carly Borst, shooting 2.
So Carly Moore picks up her third. Borst gets the first to roll in. Klink subs in for Schroeder.
She'll get the second one.
2 for 2. Keeps that hot streak going like she had from the other night.
Yeah, that's so true. Probably one of the best free throw shooters on the team. It's very rare to see her miss one.
Levra tried to take it all the way in, had a wide open look and just missed. Batted out of bounds, so the Mounders are going to keep it. Into Moore. There's Shizik from 3. Just short.
Ramblers ball.
Going to be out of bounds, tipped off the Mounders. It's going to go to the Ramblers. 7-point game with 5 minutes left.
There we go. We got Riker inbounding it into Chilson. We got the starters. Starters except Annabelle Schroeder's out there. Reichert's got a lot of experience this game. She lets a 3 fly. Unlucky bounce, though.
Lever up to Shizik. She pulls it out, didn't have numbers. Levra again gets the layup. Gets the layup to go this time.
That's only her second basket tonight, but I feel like she's made an impact on other stats and just in the game in general as a facilitator, passing the ball back and forth and making a lot of plays happen for the Mounders.
she's quick. She's like a flash of lightning all over the court. She's
Yeah, that's very true.
make things happen with her feet.
Hyman had a little alleyway there. Boris got the pass off.
Chilson went to put it up, and they're going to get a foul. Foul is going to be on number 2, Robel, and she's going to be in a little bit of foul trouble with 4. So here's Chilson. Gets the first one to go.
We're looming on 4 minutes to go here with Chilson attempting her second.
And 2 for 2 at the line. Timeout. Full timeout for the Ramblers.
Give your child the joy of play-based learning in our Regis Catholic Schools preschool classrooms.
The preschool programs have been great. They've been very welcoming, making sure that the kids are being kids and they're also learning.
It's just a very welcoming, safe, open, accepting place that we meet kids and families right where they're at.
It's a great opportunity for them to play with each other and work on our social and emotional skills.
Preschool enrollment is open. Learn more at regiscatholicschools.com.
All right, welcome back. Want to give a little shout out to one of our proud supporters of Rambler Athletics, Hoft Builders. They pride themselves on 3 principles: honesty, loyalty, and integrity. Client relationships and their team of dedicated employees are also an integral part of their success. Thank you for your support of not only Regis Athletics, but Regis Catholic Schools. They recently, over the summer, completed their remodel. Hoft Builders was the main contractor for Regis Catholic Schools, and the upstairs did some work in the library, if I'm not mistaken, as well. So thank you to Hoff for your support of Regis Catholic Schools.
Yeah, everything looks really nice here, and upstairs also looks really nice with the library, as you said.
So here come the Mounders, trying to take this one, put this one out of reach for the Ramblers. Might be time to try and burn a little clock here for the Mounders. As they swing it around and seem to be doing just that.
Mounders are up by 7 right now, and probably just trying to keep the ball out of the Ramblers' hands.
So Roeder takes it baseline over to Rodbell, gets the foul. I believe that foul is going to be on Chilson.
That should be her 3rd foul.
Ashley Chilson, that's her 3rd personal, 6th team foul. Allie Roble at the line, shooting 2.
So Roble hits her first. And the second. Back up to a 9-point lead for the Mounders.
That puts Robel into double digits with those 2 free throws there. She'll be bringing up the average tonight. She's averaging 10 points per game, and she's at 11 as you get Klink firing and can't get her first bucket either.
So substitution for the Ramblers, Kara Olsen is going to replace Izzy Reichert. And Schroeder is going to replace Hyman.
Inbound there to Levra.
Roeder brings it up for the Mounders. Good pass over to Moore, who puts it up and in. Strong take there.
That'll be her first basket of the night with that layup there to put the Mounders up by 11 now.
Schroeder for three, short.
Mounders fall. Neil Hyman and Izzy Reichert into the Rambler lineup.
So.
Hyman and Reichert are subbing in here, and there's a timeout on the floor. Full timeout, Regis. Send it over to another ad. All right, so we're back from timeout. Elk Mound going to inbound here. Ramblers putting on the pressure once again. Good movement there by the Mounders to get out of that. Good block by Chilson.
Yeah, I was sent back right into Chilson's hands. She just snatched that right away. Now we get Schroeder over to Chilson. Finds Reichert in the corner. She gets it to go.
Like I've said, they just keep hanging around. Oh, almost a steal there, but foul called on Annabelle Schroeder. They're going to send Roeder to the line for the 1-and-1.
This is very different from the first half. You have 8 more fouls total. So this late game we'll probably see a lot more too.
So Olsen comes in. Roeder hits both there. And they're going to get a foul call on number 5, Ellie Shizik.
Foul on number 5, Ellie Shizik, the second personal, 8 team foul.
Annabelle Schroeder is going to check in for Kara Olsen.
Annabelle Schroeder in the Rambler lineup for Kara Olsen.
That one missed, but Roble dribbled it out of bounds, so the Ramblers are going to keep it.
Yeah, it worked out there, so the Ramblers kind of got bailed out there on that lucky bounce. Good pass there by Olsen to Reichert. Reichert deep 3.
Again off of Roble. And staying with the Ramblers. So minute and 28 left into Olsen for 3. Off the mark there as well. They're going to get a foul call. Roble's going to go to the line for the 1-and-1. Olsen picked up her 4th.
Allie Robo at the line for the Ramblers, shooting the bonus.
And off on that one, rebounded by Hyman. 10-point
Ramblers
game.
really have to push the ball here and just kind of shoot and hope it goes in. Hyman missed a quick pass there to Olsen, which would result in a three-point attempt. Chilson dribbling around.
Good take, but just missed. Now the Ramblers are going to have to foul here.
It doesn't look like Coach Jones wants his players as Reichert finally goes in for a foul.
On the foul, number 21, Izzy Reichert, the second personal, 19 foul.
So Levera's going to go to the line.
Annabelle Schroeder to the Rambler lineup for Carol
Schroeder
Olsen.
comes in for Olsen.
Lydia Levra shooting the bonus.
And Levera, her attempt rolls out there. Double dribble by Reichert.
Ball control violation against the Ramblers. Mounders ball.
Just a mental mistake there, and the Mounders are going to keep it.
We'll get another attempt here. This game's probably put away here by the Mounders with 40 seconds left to go, and they're up by 10.
Reichert's going to pick up another foul here, and the Mounders are going to go to the line. Should have 2 this time.
Number 21, Izzy Reichert for third personal, 10th team foul.
Double bonus for Levera.
Lydia Levra shooting 2.
Hits the first. Carol Olsen's going to check in for Schroeder.
For Annabelle Schroeder.
And goes 2 for 2. So 12-point game with 30 seconds left. This one just might be a little too out of reach for the Ramblers this evening. Into Chilson, out to Olsen, who fires from 3 and gets the bank shot to go. Gonna have a timeout here by Coach Joas.
That was a great shot there by Olsen to get her first points of the night.
It's a full timeout for the Ramblers.
15 seconds.
We'll send it over to Zane for RCS ad. So 14 seconds left in the second half. Mounders inbound it. Shizik gets away. Foul on Reichert. So Robo's going to go to the line. A chance for 2 free throws here.
Izzy Reichert, that's her 4th personal.
So with 7 seconds left, this game's should be over here.
A little long on the first.
She'll get her second attempt here. She's got 11 points already. She'll go up to 12 there with that shot and be the leading scorer, or tied for the leading scorer for the Mounders.
So Chilson fires from 3 at the buzzer. Just a little bit short. And that one with a 10-point loss, 53-43. This one goes to Elk Mound. They keep their unbeaten season alive. The Ramblers battled hard versus a very tough Lady Mounders squad, but just couldn't put a big enough run. Couldn't get big enough run going to get right back in the game. We got as close as 6, I believe, but that's as close as they could get. I'll pass it over to Peyton. Who's your player of the game for the evening?
My player of the game will probably be Ellie Shizik. She had 12 points, and she had that really deep 3 close to us, and definitely made an impact when she had the ball in her hands. Quiet in the second half, but still probably one of the best players out there tonight.
Agreed. So we will be back here tomorrow night for the boys as we host Thorpe at 7:15. We will see you guys tomorrow, and thanks for joining us this evening on the Ramblers Sports Network.